Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. I would like to briefly update you on my situation and then basically break it down what helped me heal from leaky gut and also help me from autoimmune disorders, Epstein-Barr, and basically what I've been consuming and still am mainly consuming up to this day to rebuild my immune system and to focus on regaining strength, cell stability, cell strength, and overall improving my health as much as I can. Basically, I'm doing excellent. It's crazy how good I have been doing since I have been consuming supplements and other things for my leaky gut. And basically, I've been working out every day, going for a run, swimming, doing own body exercises, or using a little bit of dumbbells and light weights to get started. I'm not fully there yet to fully do sports, but I must say almost more than 90% of my heart pain has vanished. It's gone. I just feel my heart a little bit. I mean, not in terms of pain, but I hear or feel that it's pumping after I've been doing exercises, which is also a good sign according to the doctors. But in any case, if I'm working out and I feel my heart is not right, then of course I will stop it. But basically, I have improved all my symptoms. I sleep way better. My heart pain is more than 90% gone, and brain fog reduced significantly. I can focus more. I have way more energy. It's just crazy. And also my heart rate, my heartbeat has gone up again. So I'm less exhausted. I feel having more energy and so on. I'm emphasizing on this because I will need to make clear, and I cannot overstate this, that it is absolutely crucial that you find the source of your unwell-being. If you are only fighting the symptoms and you're not fighting the true source, you will not heal, or at least you will not heal as efficiently, as fast as you should, if you target right away the source. So that's why the first diagnosis and anamnese to find out what you really have is so crucial and important. I cannot stress on this more than I'm doing already. So let's get started. I could literally talk hours about what I've been taking, what I am taking, and in what order, and so on and so forth. I will try to do it in a nutshell. I just forgot to mention something. Currently I'm suffering with lower back pain. That's my only issue that I'm having. But that comes because I've been doing some wrong exercises, deadlifts with some, let's say, weights that I shouldn't have done, and now I have lower back pain. So this is my only burden at the moment, I would really say. And so it's basically a luxury problem for me. Okay, having talked enough about this, let's jump into it. First, I would like to emphasize on how I am healing leaky gut and what I have been taking. And I don't really know in terms of order of importance and priority. Everything has helped me. So first of all, what's really important, what I've been consuming for when I'm taking food, when I'm consuming food, are digestive enzymes. The reason for that being is when you suffer from leaky gut, which I'm obviously am, you are suffering from three problems. First one, you have digestive issues, problems, bloating, diarrhea, whatever, and so on. So you need to have digestive support. And by the way, also what I'm taking and that can help with digestion is beta hydrochloric acid. That will improve also while consuming during the day with meals with your digestion and cell stability. The second thing or issue with leaky gut that you have is a hormone imbalance, that you are producing or usually underproducing certain hormones. In case of a man like me, testosterone, hence lack of energy, sex drive, and so on and so forth. That's the second problem. And the third problem, which is dramatic as well, is you have toxins in your body that you cannot flush out. So you cannot inhibit the toxins in your body and bloat them out with in the toilet. So with leaky gut, basically, the toxic inhibition is disturbed, so the toxics come into your blood circular flow, hence you feel bad and have all sorts of various symptoms: back pain, headaches, brain fog, heart pain, and so on and so forth. And this, of course, for this third issue, usually the two things I just showed you, they help you to restore issue 1, which is digestion. With that, usually also comes an improvement in hormone imbalance, but the hormone imbalance also is restored better once you have solved issue number 3, which is the leaky gut, the leaky barriers, which need to be closed. And for that one, I have been consuming a lot of things as well, or I'm still consuming. The first one is zinc. Obviously, I don't have it here, but all of you know zinc. The second one is L-glutamine. L-glutamine is super powerful for the stomach, for the body. You just have to be careful in terms of not over consuming it, and also in terms of interactions with other supplements or potentially medicine. By the way, everything that I'm naming here, this is just my own personal experience. I don't care what other things. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I mean, I have no followers. I'm just doing this to help someone in the future that might benefit from it, sharing my experiences here. So by no means I recommend you to take anything in terms of buying it. I'm not selling, I'm not an affiliate, and so on and so forth. So I'm just purely telling you what I've been consuming, which really seemed to help. Then also collagen is really helpful to stabilize, to target problem number 3, the leaky gut barriers. This is not the most delicious stuff, hence I bought neutral flavor, but you should also consume it if you consume it before food intake, before any meal, and that also in my case at least helped me. Then also once per day during between meals, preferably on an empty stomach, is neem powder. Neem powder is an Ayurvedic medicine, and basically helps you to purify your blood, to flush out radical damage, toxins, and so on and so forth. So this is also really important. Then on the next one, let me think here, are probiotics, of course. I have different ones for day and night. You should just make sure whatever you're taking, that they really good. I mean, that you feel or notice a difference, that there's something in your stomach, that of course they are live cultures that pass it until your real intestines. So they have, let's say they have an overprotection so that your stomach acid doesn't break through the pill. Hence it can really get into your intestines alive and absorbed how it should be. So make sure, of course, that you buy from a certified manufacturer, let's say Western Europe or USA, and that you do not buy anything cheap from the internet, darknet, and so on and so forth. So this should really work in terms of, you should notice an effect right away, a couple days after you take it. Also, one of the spoons is quite expensive, but also helped me a lot, is phosphate choline. This helps to restore also cell stability and a lot of other things. I do not know the specifics of this now, but this was quite expensive, but I noticed right away after a week taking this that, wow, this was a game changer. And this was one of the first things that I took, and then following the others. So I could, I mean, from my subjective experience, I could feel that this also makes a difference. Again, this is called phosphatidylcholine. I'm gonna look up the name here in English. Give me a second. Phosphatidylcholine. Yeah, it's the same name. Sorry, phosphatidylcholine. Choline are a class of phospholipids that incorporate choline as a head group. They are a major component of biological membranes. Yeah, exactly. And this helps to restore the membranes and the cell interaction. Okay, and then lastly, also for the stomach, are some, where do I have it here? Give me a second. are some pills here, spirulina and chlorella, to flush out and help. I also usually insert that or incorporate that into my daily shakes with white blueberries and kale and so on and so forth. So this also helps. And then also a secret weapon, super efficient, is berberine. Berberine is, I would say, one, from my point of view in research that I've conducted, one of the key supplements in well-being, in restoring a healthy gut, in bringing down your cholesterol, not cholesterol, but in bringing down your heart disease or heart failure risk, improving your cardiovascular system and functions. It's incredible. And there are also recent studies that this is, especially in combination with metformin, not only efficiently also against cancer, but also a secret supplement for restoring your aging, or at least reversing or stopping your aging, in line with other ones. So that's pretty much what I've been taking in terms of healing my gut. I know it's a lot, and even some other probiotics. Probiotics are super important. Just bringing it back to what I said, the 3 causes or issues that you have when you are suffering from leaky gut: digestive problems, hormone imbalances, and the leaky gut, hence toxics make it into your bloodstream. All of these 3 you need to restore, but from my point of view, of course, once you clarify 1, digestive problems, and 3, the leaky gut itself, the hormone imbalance should restore itself. So this I was taking, and what I'm taking now for overall health is, I just finished one of my bottles here today, but which is also super important for digestion and being healthy, is curcumin. Preferably take it with olive oil, fatty acids, and black pepper. By the way, every morning when I get up, I have a glass of celery juice, and afterwards a natural glass of celery juice that I'm making myself in a machine. And afterwards I'm taking a couple spoons of olive oil, extra virgin, and omega-3. Omega-3 also, I must say, is one super crucial, important. Again, emphasizing on one of my last videos, I've been taking this crazy for the last 3 to 6 months, and since I had my leaky gut was so open and I couldn't really contain my nutritions in the body, this was just crucially over the reference value. So I was almost deficient, in other words. It's absolutely nuts. And EPA, DHA is also vital in terms of being healthy, restoring an immune system, decreasing cardiovascular risk, and also, given latest studies, I'm not joking, I'm reading a lot, to reverse or at least stop aging. In terms of aging, there are also a couple other things that I'm taking, but I will go through them once after another. 2 really important ones that I've been taking for my overall health and immune system, which I will keep taking also for always, I would say, is vitamin B. Everything is important, but most important is probably B1, thiamine, or B1 thiamine, the let's say the form that you need to, where the body actively needs to convert the nutrition or do the work itself, and also benfotiamine, which is a derivative of B1 thiamine. Basically, it's a more bioactive and easily formed to consume. Notices differences: B1 thiamine is water soluble, and this is fat soluble benfotiamine. So just notice the difference. This is the more active form, the derivative. And these ones I'm just taking sporadically, the same as B12, because you can easily overconsume, which I've seen in my blood tests. And you should make sure you have all B vitamins. B1, B6 is also really important. B9, folic acid, B6 and B9. Make sure you have the active form. You consume active forms. And B12, when you consume B12, which is also in here, make sure that it's cobalamin and basically the active form. The other one is, of course, what I'm taking or consuming daily is vitamin D3 combined with vitamin A and K2 for easier and better absorption in the body. I'm taking now around 10,000 international units, which is 10 drops per day on average. I should, based on my weight, I should be taking like 5 to 10 per day to just to keep my levels up. What else am I taking? Some sort of mushroom complex, also occasionally, which basically have mushrooms, chaga, shiitake, maitake, reishi, lion's mane, powder, and so on, which is all mixed in here. This is what I'm taking once or twice per week. Then oregano oil, also not daily, but occasionally once or twice a week. Also good for digestion, for your stomach, for your overall health. Also a game changer, a secret one, not only in terms of overall health, but in terms of aging, stopping aging, reversing, is quercetin. Quercetin in combination with luteolin is also super effective when you want to improve histamine side effects, which I have been going through with MCIS, mast cell activation syndrome. This really brings down any struggles. Quercetin and luteolin. So this is also quite nice. The other one, of course, which I showed you is in my previous videos, magnesium. Super important. I usually take 1 or 2 pills before going to sleep. You can take any form. Magnesium glycinate is the most bioactive form available in the market. I have just now bought, which I didn't try yet. No, the zinc I didn't try here. Which I'm also consuming occasionally is sucrosomial magnesium, which is even more effective and bioactive than the glycinate form. But just to make sure and to emphasize on this, you need to make sure always to have enough magnesium. Sometimes when I still feel shaky or let's say when I feel shaky or not perfect, let's say a little bit nervous from the nervous system, which barely happens to me now, but let's say I have some tremors or used to have tremors, or let's say some nerve uncomfortability, I used to take and still occasionally take maybe once per week is alpha lipoic acid. This is also a hidden gem, I would say. Yeah, sorry, I know you must think I'm crazy, but I've been reading a lot and I've become a health freak now. Also in terms of aging, healthy immune system, what I'm taking now is spermidine. Read about the studies, it's also a hidden gem. Incredible. What else do I have here on my table? I used to take also bromelain in combination with NAC. Where do I have it here? With NAC. These also help out to flush out any receptor blockages, things, problems that you might have. They are super powerful in combination. I do not take them at the moment because I took them for a long time, and with NAC you also need to really watch out. Firstly, drug interactions, and secondly, you need to check that you do not overdose and take it for too long of time. Also in terms of when you are suffering from spike protein receptor issues, or in general certain receptor clotings, where basically your receptors are flooded or clotted with some proteins, nattokinase is also super powerful. Next, you can either take this or NAC and acetylcysteine combined with bromelain. So these two, I mean this and nattokinase is also super powerful. I mean, especially if you're suffering something like long COVID or any protein receptor clotings. What else have I been taking? Hold on. Yeah, of course. This I'm not taking anymore, but MSM is calcium and silica. Also helped really a lot to flush out toxins in my body, but I'm taking so many things for my leaky gut to flush out, so I don't want to overdo anything of this. Potassium I was also taking a lot because due to my leaky gut, I had it really, my biggest problem also in terms, what I think personally in terms of heart pain is due to leaky gut. My body couldn't really contain any valuable nutritions. Hence, I was losing a lot of potassium, and since I've been taking this and parallel working on my stomach, this is how I would explain this issue, and the problems with the heart went down so that effectively I can work out again. In line with that was also here coenzyme Q10, which was used to be really low for me, which I have restored now fully. Bore I'm not taking anymore, but you could if in case your body cannot actively transfer vitamin D into your cell membranes. So if you have problems transferring vitamin D from the inactive to the active form, you should consume bore. In English it's called boron. So you should take this as well. What else do I have here on my plate? Yeah, it's nuts. Olive leaf also, olive leaf supplements in terms of dropables are really effective. I used to take them, not anymore because I have enough for digestion, but this is really good for digestion after some years. What did I forget? By the way, for digestion also really good is vermouth. So I'm now switching to ginseng is also powerful, which I'm taking out folic acid, the active form folic acid. But I told you already that I'm not trying to overconsume on B vitamins at the moment. So this is mainly it. I'm just checking if I missed something here. Basically 5-MTHF. It's also super powerful if you are suffering any neurological symptoms, because this is the bioactive form between B9 folic acid and B12 cobalamin and adenosylcobalamin. So really, really powerful, but make sure you do not overconsume on this as well, because it's easy. And then for some nights I also took to restore, and it's crucial that you sleep, you have frequent sleep and a good quality of sleep, because this is the phase where your body can heal the most and efficiently. So what I used to take now when I didn't sleep good was also melatonin, and this can also be a real game changer. So I'm not saying I'm taking all at once now and every day. Some things I do, like the things I'm taking now daily are quercetin, luteolin, vitamin D3 mixed with K2 and vitamin A, vitamin B, omega-3 of course, and of course all the things for leaky gut. Potassium I'm also taking daily, and spermidine of course. Yeah, spermidine also important. So yeah, it's amazing what you can do today. There was one of the points that reverse and stop aging. One of the things next to vitamin D, quercetin, spermidine, vitamin B, all the vitamin Bs, and potassium. There was another thing that just came up, alpha lipoic acid, that just came up in a study. I think it's called NAR or something with NAR. That I would like to look up for next video, and that I can fill you in. Sorry, too long the video already. If you have made it through already to this point, got many thanks. I hope this can be of any help. Make sure when you consume any of these things that you don't overconsume, and of course that you talk to your health, that you talk to your doctor, health consultant, whoever, medical provider. You know all these talks and things. So yeah, I hope really this helps you. But it's final conclusion for me. It's amazing what you can do today in our world with ordering things, going to health consultants also to double check what you should and shouldn't be taking, and reading new studies, latest studies. Especially, that was the one from the list and I was forgetting, berberine, finding out these true hidden gems that are available for our overall health that can be really crazy beneficial. I hope this was of any value for you. Take care, have a good day, and see you next video.